Nothing a match can't handle. Oh my gosh, yes. Pickleball match between Tom and OPC. We should do that today. We have all the pickleball stuff. Oh, this is my old bike helmet. See, it says G. I know it's for the Green Bay Packers, but it's a cute helmet. I like this helmet.
All right, clamp hunt.
We found the clamps?
They're giant clamps.
Those are big clamps.
They'll work.
Oh, we turn it around.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, that's a better one.
Are there a bunch of them in there?
2.
Okay. Those seem good.
I'm going to bring these outside because I don't want to go back in and forth. Back and forth. It's a struggle, you know. You don't have to attack me for my disability, my learning disability.
So nice out. This is crazy. Tard helmet. Yeah, well, doesn't Tina have an autism helmet?
Oh, that's actually, I was thinking, no.
Blue tape.
I delve into things.
Like a piece of paper.
If we're gonna put tape over the crack, which I think would just be good, we should rough up the plastic. Right?
That sandpaper block?
Didn't OPC give you a sanding block?
Yep. That'll work. Or you can just score it with the knife. Where is that tape, Grace?
The plastic tape?
Yeah.
You mean the one that I was going to use for the
Yeah, that stuff.
Great. You owe me new $20 pants. Look at that.
That's your fault, boy. You can pay for it with the $20 an hour I'm giving you.
But if you just score it, it'll be fine. This stuff is like super high tech. And plus the glue should be.
Yeah,
This is it's a bike helmet. It's not a Tard helmet.
But Tom, you know what I mean? They score the.
Yeah. Make the adhesive actually grab it.
Good thumbnail. Mark Fusion, clip it. Does Mark Fusion even watch Kick?
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, give it a shot.
We're gonna try the lights again. I'm gonna turn the battery off so that alarm doesn't go off again. Just for a second.
So I have a picture of where the line goes through. Photos. You watch those this side, I watch this side. Just you tell me which ones.
Okay.
Or you watch this side.
Tell me what you want.
Whatever you want to do. Brakes probably first.
Left brake.
Top light.
Top light.
How about the hazards?
Second from the top.
Right. Yep. Try just the headlights.
Directional, right?
That's the direction. It's the same way. Try the headlights.
Bottom, middle.
Yep, same here.
Middle light.
Try reverse.
Top light. And bottom 2 white.
Both?
Well, it might be one that's lighting up. I think it's just one light.
Okay, I only have one. So we don't know.
The warning light comes on when you put the light on.
What does?
The light bulb warning light?
Okay, probably took the wrong size in there. That's the only one who thought he was going to.
Yeah, that guy would be Keno. Random black guys scooters by. Baby. You're gluing it?
No, I don't. Look at it. It just won't fill that gap. Like, it won't get in there. Like, there's nothing to put in there, but, like, I can't, finesse shut.
I don't know how to help with that.
Do you have any other things, anything else lit up? Okay, this bulb is burned out. All right, hold on.
The middle is lit up. Yeah, the middle's lit up right now.
This is the one, the only one who thought he got the right number off of. This is the old one. Before you go too far. I took a picture.
The light only comes on for the light lights.
Yeah.
The front lights?
There's rear lights too, Grace.
So you don't remember that picture, do you? That was my ominous looking goat.
Oh, yeah.
You don't remember that, do you?
It's your profile picture, isn't it?
Nope, it was before that. All right, so this is the picture of where the wire goes through the floor, and it also goes to the generator from here. Can you see that picture?
I can
So
barely
it goes
see that.
right over the axle by that tire.
Mm-hmm.
So you remember that little box that we saw?
Wait, show Tom, because I need him to learn this stuff, not me.
You're the one that's going to be out on the road with it.
Miserable fucking.
See, I think Tom doing the videos with his friends made him feel like it's less scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and his gal pals.
Because your mother made all of them feel like YouTube is like a scary monster world.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I have a cigarette. No, that's good. Tom is he's having a good. I feel like he's having a good time.
Pop my cherry? I don't know if that's used for that. You know.
OPC, show him that picture. Show Tom. Do you see what OPC is talking about?
If I showed you this, yeah.
All right, so
It initiated.
we're looking for the inverter. Do you know where the inverter is in here? The inverter's the thing
What's
that takes.
inverter?
Did we ever find it?
Turns battery
No.
voltage 12 volt into 110.
No.
It's a box about this big.
Do you know what 12 volts is, Tom? Like the car battery. Current?
Yeah.
110 is like what is in a house.
Okay, so the one that was in there was a 5007. The one he gave us is a 5007L. So I don't know if that is enough difference to trigger your light, to make your light on the dash go off. But
It shouldn't it light up whatever the hell you put in there?
it lights it up, but you're getting a code though.
Oh.
So they do that sometimes, but if you don't have the right bulb,
How would it know?
the computer senses it.
L is left, right? L would be left.
Well, it's
Well, there shouldn't be like left, right. It's a bulb.
So the old one doesn't work. The new one is giving you a code. So we can go.
I don't care about the code though.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could go somewhere and try to get the 5007.
No, as long as the bulb works.
I don't care.
Okay.
Who cares? Just pop it in.
I didn't even know what that code was. I should have known.
You can also just clear it.
The light bulb with the
Yeah.
Cheer gang. The love machine is coming back better than ever. Daisy, she's under repair. She's being turned inside out, looked underneath, exposed, humiliated, for views publicly on the internet.
How did this crack?
What? Me?
She
That's not from me.
She ran into a gas tank.
That's not from the gas station. It was
Wow.
cracked before then.
The bottom light never came on, but if you have everything else, I don't know that we have to.
What is it?
I just thought it might be a reverse light. But the guy gave us 2 different bulbs for that. So I don't. As long as any reverse.
How did he pick up those? He just looked in the book or something?
Yeah, Marlboro light.
He tried to read them, but the one that we can't read.
Taco Bell break. No.
He said, you know what, I'm sorry, I wire brushed it.
OPC brought McDonald's.
But I think I was this, so here's
There must be specs on it, right?
I tried to look online. What they do is they say, like, the brake light is this number, the reverse light is this number. None of them said 2 bulbs. And so, like, I don't know what else. Like, I can look up, if you knew what the bottom light does, say it was for, like, you know, some kind of accessory for, like, when you're camping or something like that, you know what to look up. But it doesn't just say, here's the 5 lights, here's what to do.
Should I look in the owner's manual? It won't say it.
I don't know. Like I said,
no one's gonna stop.
I was gonna say, if all of your traffic.
Boring.
Then I don't know that you need that bottom light. It might just be a different.
Mansplaining, am I right?
Yap.
All these men and their explanations.
Oh,
for anything
circle
they
of
do.
yappers.
Oh, yeah, just rape a girl, and oh yeah, it's not my fault. Like, come on.
Tom,
Like,
what?
Excuse me? Did you just say just rape a girl and what?
That was Benjamin.
The autism's leaking out. Just rape a girl? What?
You ever been to Maine?
Have you? We had this conversation. I was looking around like this.
For what?
I don't know.
Oh, rear fog lamp. Could that be what it is?
Possibly. She just likes it because it's like got city stuff, I guess. Like it's.
I like Maine.
Yeah.
New Hampshire. When we were driving up, it was like so nice, beautiful.
Shabatoni, I'm reading your chats. Grace, if you don't dirty talk old men, you will turn into a lesbo. OPC is great practice and Kino content.
I don't have fog lamps.
You know, I've wondered about Joe Sabatoni. What if he's like speakeasy or something? Like, you know,
Speakeasy? No, he's too smart to be speakeasy.
But I mean, what if he's Andrew or Jim Bob? He could be anybody.
He's too smart to be any of those people, or funny.
Speakeasy?
It's a streamer.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that, but what is that? Is that the pedophile thing where they like beat up?
Oh, no.
The fog lamp would be those. See those?
He is a pedophile, but yeah.
They say he is white.
See those?
Yeah. Oh. Afternoon. 2:45. Odd time to say good morning.
What you do know for sure, though, is that he's not really Joe Sabatoni.
Read the older ones because you won't fucking do them. Yeah, it's to protect me.
She has autism.
It's my bike helmet.
This is just owners, you know what I mean? It's
it could be on a fog lamp or something. I don't know. I figure if everything else is working, you're not gonna probably get a ticket.
How long does it take to replace some bulbs? These guys are milking the $20 an hour. Yeah, like what? It's been 2 hours. I'm paying you $40 to do this?
No, we're not.
Bullshit.
No, we're not milking. Come on.
It's a union job.
Yeah.
Tom's.
I did not pay you to sit
being
in
paid
lawn
by the hour,
chairs
not by
and
the
discuss
Okay,
Maine.
So, okay, but you need to know. The only place I saw it in the floor is where that black box is. So I think.
Yeah.
Right.
Pay attention, Tom.
It's like
Exactly. And then you get pulled over again. How much more of that fine is that than having us paid for doing this?
What's the other word? A layman?
Call it whatever you want. I call it cash.
Is that the guy from yesterday? Yes.
Well, anyways, I think it probably runs downstream from that box. Remember we found that box? I'm saying it runs up to the box, then it probably goes.
I don't know what box you're talking about.
Under the.
Explain to Tom. He doesn't know what you're talking about.
He didn't see it yesterday.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Under the couch on the driver's side.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna say probably the power goes to that box, then from there to the inverter.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be right under, right by the left?
Doesn't
by the
OPC
driver's
usually
seat?
blame you for not
That's where
getting
we
things
charge
done?
the
Yes,
batteries
he
at.
does.
Wouldn't it
Tori.
be right there?
He always
That
says,
battery
"Oh,
is different than the front.
you didn't get
Yeah, I
anything
know, that's
done."
for the car.
Yeah, but so the
Bullshit.
manual said it would be behind the corner there on the far side.
Yeah.
A lot of the years of this year, a lot of the models this year had it way back there.
No, he takes the
They
bus
moved
here.
it around a few different times.
He doesn't have a
but
car.
typically
Or
it's
use a
gonna
car.
be like in the cabinet or something like that. So we
He must have been
started
here
doing that.
earlier.
We just,
What is it?
it's a box, probably about this big.
What does Tommy admire most about his dad? Hold on, guys. I'll ask him later after he's done wasting my time and money.
It's in there. That's all we know.
It was mine. I was just.
That's a really gay.
Look at these two
Gay
fucking
thing to
F
say.
slurs. Yap.
What is Tommy?
One
admire
piece
about
of
his father?
plastic.
Okay. Yeah.
His intelligence.
The fact that he went to college, perhaps?
They're not even paying attention to us. Oh my god.
Yap.
Yeah, you're getting all your money for nothing. So
Yeah.
what does that make you?
Great job.
It
He
popped.
just dumped all the glue.
It was probably sealed in high altitude.
You ever see the Doritos commercial?
Oh, you want to go to college?
And it's
OPC, help him out, buddy.
hands-on learning.
He is
So,
massively
do
fucking
you
this
remember
up.
the Doritos commercial? Use all you want, we'll make more.
Were you asking?
Use all you want, Tom. We'll
Yeah,
make
exactly. I'm not. You guys don't need this for anything else, do you? Is that correct?
No,
Fill
that's
it in
the
anyway.
glue that you spilled.
I don't
It
think you
dries
know it.
clear.
I don't even know. I don't
No,
think you know.
Grace, you should use it to put the mount back on the front dash.
Oh yeah, that's true. This is American manufacturing in a nutshell.
How do you think the Indians do it?
It was glued on.
Oh, okay.
And the glue just came. It was really pain. Because Grace has to be.
That's made by super glue, but it doesn't dry as fast as super glue.
Okay, better not.
So yeah, you have time. But
I love OPC's smile. He should smile more.
What about
You said that.
Tom? What about along that
Grace
edge,
lover.
though, dude?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna
Goof it all.
inline,
if it's a
all.
woman,
then out.
Guys, if it's a man, it's not.
I'm pretty sure it's a man.
Yeah. Thanks, anyways.
For the gold.
Based. Wow. This guy knows how to get it done.
Tom knows how to get paid. You're gonna get $100.
Wait. Okay, you never explained how you make $700 an hour.
So what it is so sometimes I will not charge people for this. I know. So
We're at 4 so
I built
far.
custom
Too
houses.
many.
I built
3
custom
grown
houses,
men.
and so
It's just
It's
cracked.
cracked. Look at
I
this
do it-
glue
I do it
job.
with
Look at
glue.
this.
Hold
Look
on,
at this
hold on.
glue.
We
This
have-
glue job he's doing. It's all over the
it's
place.
made by super glue, but it's a little.
Hey,
it's a little
Did you give me tools? No.
He's yapping.
and the plan is to
It can be
plant
it
once
can be
he's- once
gross.
he's ready.
How many Thorps does it take to fix a taillight? 3 so far.
And 2 strangers. Are you ready for clamps?
Yeah.
Hey, you might be the guy to know. What's the 5th light for?
Which one?
So there's
Tail
5
light.
lights there. We were like
Ding,
tail,
ding, ding, ding.
lights, brakes, reverse.
Flasher?
I didn't think that.
Emergency flasher?
No, the flasher was the
Same as the directional.
was directional. We
Flasher's the same as directional.
could it be some kind of fog lamp or
Why, do you have a regular running light going on? Most vehicles have a running light.
No, these don't. These don't.
we asked at the park because they didn't know either.
Where's my?
Get your manual.
I'm using it for chat.
The theory was maybe like it's got
You want
a
it?
brake light or something like that.
Can I just look that up?
Yeah.
It's like it's too bottom.
Sprinter tail light, right? Should come on.
By the way, you know how I'm streaming? So he's a friend of ours we met online, but he goes by OPC online. So my chat has started calling you New PC because he's been helping us fix stuff, but
What's the PC you mean?
one person company.
Ah, yes.
I used to work with my brother, and then he got married and moved to New York, so I changed.
Let me use it.
Being
Dang.
the same company, just one person. You're kind of you're employees.
that?
You employees. You're sort of.
I have Amy who. So here's the story with Amy. Amy came to me and she wanted to learn how to do her own cushion. I said, "Come on down. Anybody can come down and learn with me. I said, bring the coffee." And she said, she's like one of the. I've had 3 people that have actually taken me up on the offer.
That doesn't sound good.
In the past 30 years,
And outfits?
people get in there and they go, "Oh, my hands hurt at the end of the day." And it's like my hands hurt so much at the end of every day that I don't even notice it anymore.
So do you,
If I think about my hands when I go home, they hurt like a mother.
do you sew a custom upholstery? You have like a upholstery machine, or do you just take?
No,
and,
I
like,
do
cast?
everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
So that's what hurts your hands, is stretching it around.
The springs, just the manipulation of everything.
Do you have a
I mean,
mattress?
imagine doing this all day long. Hold your hand open. Imagine doing this all day long.
Do you have a mattress clip then?
Aha, I got it.
Because that's what they use on those
Oh yeah. I got one of those.
Hey Tom, if you need a clip for this man right here.
The one with for the
Yeah,
stitches. Yeah.
they invented them for the mattresses, but then the lobster industry took them over. They have the stainless clips now.
They have the stainless ones. I don't
Yeah.
have the stainless ones.
Well, I mean, those straps aren't going to last long anyway.
What's the matter with it?
Well, I just told them that, like, you know, we need to, I don't know,
You got Augury? I think those same clips in there, but they're just not stainless.
yeah. and
Those
so
usually the stainless or
As
aluminum.
far as I know, I tried to pick them over, getting some good traps,
Yeah.
but I'm just told them if something goes wrong, to call me up and I'll either send something to them or.
Yeah, there was a gentleman always over when I was over in the big building over here. He made traps,
Yeah.
but they were for not traps, cages for the oyster industry.
Yep, they use all of the same clip.
And he made those cages right
Yeah.
there for the lobster industry. They would provide the cages, the nets on the inside. He would just
Yeah.
provide everything else all clipped together with the hinges, with the bungees, with everything on them.
And the other thing is, we had to make those holes smaller. They made it past the law because they wanted to lower the catch. I don't know what's legal in Rhode Island.
Yeah, but if you lower the catch on those things, you're going to end up with a smaller lobster too.
Well, what we have to do is we have a gauge. If it's too small, too big, we throw them back.
Yeah, 6-inch gauge from the ice hockey
Is
stuff
Rhode,
back in
in
that
Rhode
grade.
Island, that's something. Rhode Island can catch the big ones. New Hampshire can.
You talking about those little steel
Yeah. So
holes?
every now and then they'll like somebody go whine to the like legislature and say, you know, we're catching too many lobsters, we need to stop this. And so they'll change. So those, they lowered the size of those so that fewer lobsters would get in. And if you can put a bigger one on, a bigger hoop, I have some bigger hoops, but I guess for 5 traps it doesn't matter. But all I know is these are legal.
So you're worried if Tom took them out that lobsters wouldn't be able to come in?
He's just not going to catch as many as he would if he had the bigger openings.
And they'll end up with smaller lobsters also.
Mm.
Unless the lobsters know how to do this.
Well, so we pulled up. We used to have these 1 foot tiles on the floor. The lobster had reached in to try to get the fish, and so they hauled him up. He was 3 feet long. So we will occasionally have.
Oh, Tom, can I borrow your phone?
You know the
Just for
code?
Kick chat. No.
23.
Don't say it. I don't think it.
Without license?
You can't sell the lobsters. No, you have to have the recreational license, but you know it's not commercial.
Yeah, I had the recreational license when I was a diver because I used to go down for. They said you could pull up as a diver. You could pull up 3 a day back then. That was 30 years ago. You could pull up 3 a day at the time, 5 a day. I'm not positive, and you could pull up to 2 peck of like little necks.
So they've banned that in Maine because the lobstermen are worried people are just going to go instead of finding the lobster, they're just going to take it out of the trap. You can't see what's going on down there, so just said none of that.
Yeah.
And
How big of a lobster are we talking here?
so the biggest one that's been caught, I think, is 27 pounds. So that guy Jacob Knowles is trying.
How long would that be?
They held it up. So he's actually
No
When
way.
you hold it, you're holding the claws about this far apart.
Wow.
the biggest one
It's the
on our
photograph I
boat
saw.
was 3 feet long. 3 feet long.
3 feet.
That's the biggest one on our boat. But the world record, I think, actually wasn't in Maine. It was somewhere down here. And I think that was like 47.
Wow.
The Maine record is
If
22.
you think about a 47, that lobster is from here to the floor, and I'm 6 feet tall.
That's a lot of lobster
That's,
meat.
It's a 4.5 foot lobster minimum. Yeah, but it's not good meat once they get that big.
Really?
No, it gets mealy.
Oh, that's weird. I would have thought it would be like
Stuff
succulent.
they grind up for stews. And that's
So they
about
call
it.
a chicken lobster is a pound and a quarter. And so
That's the ideal size for eating.
Yeah.
But
Too tough.
Once you get into the big ones, you
But
end up
people do
it's
picture.
ground up.
People do picture for like big claws and stuff.
Well, big
Chat
that's-
says
that's a
7
really-
pounds is about perfect.
7 pounds.
I-
That's
That's what
pretty
the chat
mealy.
says.
You
Too
know,
big?
It's typically a pound and a quarter to a pound and a half.
And 7 pounds for a family of 4.
Mm.
At least in Maine, because
Mm.
after they get much bigger than a pound and a half. And
I remember you're only getting about 2 pounds of meat out of that.
Right, right. Because so much of it is the shell.
And pig meat is like $60 a pound.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Snow crab legs are better.
it's a
Interesting.
matter of taste.
It's
So
a matter of taste.
I like
Jacob-
lobster better
Jacob
than
Knowles
crab.
went down to Florida and he said the snow crabs, because he's a lobsterman, he's a
Yeah.
YouTube lobsterman, and he said that the snow crabs do rival lobster.
Yeah.
Not the snow crabs, the stone crabs. And those
Well,
ones.
that's like looking at the blue crab around here.
yeah.
you-
Do you
you
have you
pick-
done it?
So when I was probably 20 years old, I'm 62 now, about 20 years old, down in North Kingston near URI, I had a friend who had a beach house. And to thank the father of the friend, we went out on the little dinghy, and you could walk around with a net and see the crabs and just either do this,
I've watched it on YouTube.
Oh, that's
I've never
cool.
done
or
it. Yeah.
or you take a chicken wing and you hang it on a string, and they come over and they pull it up, and just before it gets to the surface, you got to scoop it with the net.
Yeah,
Just a
absolutely.
small
They call
net.
it is it trot line, something like that.
I'm not sure what it's called, but so we filled the bottom of a 14-foot flat bottom john boat. Filled. We couldn't stand on the bottom. There was so many blue crab. Now, here's the disappointing part. We thought we were going to give Red a really, really good gift for letting us use his beach house.
Yeah.
Because we were 17, 18, 20 years old in that range, and he provided the beer for us, and he was the coolest guy.
The meat didn't.
No, it was great.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But think about the bottom of a 14 plus or minus foot john boat,
yeah.
totally filled with crabs on top of each other. Couldn't stand on the bottom. We ended up handing him a plate of crab meat about this big around and about this high. That was it.
That's a lot of
We
work
were
too.
boiling all day. You can only take the males. Can't take the females.
But that's a lot of work too. Like.
Yeah. So as we're catching these out of the water, we're looking at it like female crab. Throw it away. Can't touch
Oh,
it.
so okay. So was it because you didn't pick all the crabs? You
No,
sort
no,
of
no.
Throw most of them back.
You had to throw most
I
of the
get
females. Now, what was in the boat were all males.
Yeah.
But it was, we were very disappointed because we didn't know this. Linda and Red knew this. But we didn't know this because it was our first time ever doing this.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to be giving him like 5, 6, 7 pounds of crab meat, and here's a great gift
Have
for
you
you.
ever done the co-op where they do it with the rakes on the boat?
I have a good friend that does. I just do it with the boat. He's
They
right over here in the Narrows.
Yeah.
I have a friend Chuck.
They own the boat and the rakes.
Yeah.
But they've never. I don't think you've ever done it, right?
Mm-mm.
Tom's interested. I think
Yeah.
They may.
If you're interested in doing that, I can introduce you to Chuck. Chuck goes out there on a regular basis because he lives right down in the Narrows over here. But you know what Kentucky Fried Chicken is? On Metacom Avenue.
Yes.
So Metacom Avenue, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Across from it, it all goes down. It's all beach houses. You go down there, and it's called the Narrows down there. You go down there, and basically it's a river that goes brackish a little ways up, part of the Kickmute River.
So the reason I brought that Jeep is because we've got a radio. I thought if we did have the time, I was going to go down and radio somebody on the boat coming in, just see if we either get some plans or get something. But I don't think it's going to happen today.
But Chuck goes out there on a regular basis, just walking around, feeling the ground, goes under, pulls them up, cogs.
Yeah, okay, the same. So we call them surf clams. I've done that with bare feet.
Cogs?
We call them cogs in Maine, but they're technically surf clams.
Okay.
Your cohogs are like the long necks and the cherry stones and things?
No, those are cherry stones and little necks.
Oh, so okay, sure.
Cherry stones and little necks are basically the same thing. Clams are the long necks.
Okay, so
Soft
maybe
shells.
that's the same thing we're calling cohogs.
Quahog is anything about the size of a baseball
You
or
go with a
bigger.
pitchfork and poke probe through and
Don't have to.
That's what we do it up
You
there.
just go underwater and just keep pulling through the rocks and find the smooth one, and you've got a quahog.
I've done that a ton, but I've never done it from the boat.
Now you go into the muddy areas, you just keep moving your feet around until you find a rock. 90% of the time, there's no rocks, it's just the quahogs.
Oh, would you mind showing him the picture of the underneath that you took?
Oh no! Oh,
Where you know that short you were talking about, the thing that's drawing power.
Found something?
He traced it back.
okay, but I want to talk to you about that. Grid One's method works on a car.
Mm-hmm.
The refrigerator is going to be so we only turned off the 110 stuff. The
Mm-hmm.
refrigerator doesn't run on 110. It's an RV refrigerator just heats the what do I call it?
Condenser.
They had this.
Well, like you don't have the, like a regular refrigerator will pump the
Straight on.
coolant.
Yeah.
This is
So I was like,
ammonia,
okay,
hydrogen. Let's see the third one. And so when you run the propane, it heats this tube that vaporizes the ammonia. When you run it on 12 volts, there's a little heating element, and so you can't. All we turned off was the 110 power. We left the refrigerator and everything else running. So the fact that we had a short didn't mean there's a short. It just means we didn't get everything turned off. And so,
I bet the fridge doesn't work at all.
but it's still going to try to.
What does the fridge run off? A 12 volt or
That
or
refrigerator
does
is
it go through a
always.
transformer?
That one just does 12 volt. It's from the. She has a little button that turns on the battery. So when we run
Disconnect it.
the refrigerator.
See what happens to your line. See if you get a
Well,
short.
it's hardwired into the circuit board. There's a circuit board that because on the refrigerator.
Take off one wire.
We can. Maybe we should. But
Take off one wire. The
What I was
refrigerator's not going to pump anymore.
telling her is like on a car. This guy that told us is a mechanic. He works on cars. On a car, that's the way it works. On RV, it's a different ballgame because there's also things that are sensing other things that run full time.
What if we took the fridge and the microwave out? Just disconnect
We should
them.
go through
Those are the
everything.
biggest draws for
But
sure.
Even that isolator is reading all the time.
Mhm.
You can't turn that off unless you pull the wire. The wire I put up yesterday.
Mhm.
You disconnect that wire, it's off.
What does that have to do with the microwave or the fridge?
So all we did is we took the battery voltage through and said, is this connected? And the answer was yes. We didn't. We still don't know how many amps. I should have brought the other. You have one of those meters that has the clamp for the amp.
I'm not following. Do you know what he means? I can't.
Okay.
My
Well,
brain
like I
my
said, I
brain
know
goes
enough- I know
numb.
enough to be
So
dangerous,
okay,
that's
so
all.
a
Yeah.
computer, even when you turn it off, is still running. Like there's certain things that it's checking, like to maintain the memory. and things like that.
Unless you totally unplug it from the
Yeah,
wall, which is
totally.
what I'm suggesting with the microwave and the fridge. Just unplug,
Well,
disconnect.
From the power.
but I'm
To
saying
find out if the short
even
is
the
between.
inverter is reading the voltage and doing things even when you turn. So
Sure,
like,
sure.
So
But what does
Grid-
the inverter have to do with
Grid's
the fridge
test
or the
is
mic?
Anything in the system connected. That's what Grid told us to test for. What we want to do is hook up an amp reader and say when we have everything hooked up, is it sucking like more than like 1 or 2 amps? 1 or 2 amps is like going to run the control stuff. If it's taking like 10 amps or something like that, then you say, okay, yeah, we do have a short. It's going to negatively affect our.
Yeah, but we know something's drawing, so why not take out the biggest draws?
We know something. We can do that, but I'm just saying we're never going to pass Grid's test without Actually, maybe if we pull all the 12-volt breakers, that might do it. All this, because we just turned the main off. The main just.
Well, I mean, even if we just pull out the fuse that connects to the microwave, if we just pull that out, it won't be able to draw any power.
That's what I'm saying is the microwave. Oh, not the microwave. Some of that stuff is only 12 volt. So shutting off the 110 didn't. Let's do that. Let's take all the fuses out.
All the fuses out.
Side,
okay.
And take off the 110 and check it, and then we'll put the fuses.
And what are we checking?
Check if it's still continuous. If there's connection in the system. That's.
But no, there will be connect.
If we pull all those, there shouldn't be, unless it's short. If we pull out turn off all the breakers, pull out all the fuses, there shouldn't be any juice going through there. If it is, it's because it's getting through in a the insulation's interrupted. The wires got frayed or something like that. If everything's
okay.
Good,
but we already. I'm just saying, do we have to pull the fuses out? Because don't we already know that it's drawing somewhere even when everything's turned off? What I'm saying is everything was turned off, and one of those things that connects to the house battery was drawing power. So we already know that something is drawing power.
As long as that 12-volt fuse for the refrigerator is in, it's going to try to make that refrigerator run, even though it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you'll know if there's a short between the breaker and the refrigerator.
If we pull the fuse out and it stops, it goes away. Yeah. That's when we'll know which circuit's on. We still won't find it.
You'll know which circuit's on, but start eliminating the externals.
But that's why I think we should take the fuses out, put them in one at a time.
My dad was trying to say, it's a process of elimination. You have to isolate one thing all by itself, see if it's working, and then move on to the next thing. So have we isolated? Have we moved in steps to isolate?
What you're saying suggested was right. The car turned off usually doesn't have any power going through it. You turn the key off. But in a car, it's a different ballgame because you don't want your refrigerator to go bad.
Right.
Certain systems
of course, when the battery's on, I mean, if the battery's off, none of those systems are going to work. But if the battery's on, it's supposed to stay on even if the engine's off. Polly! Hi, Polly. Welcome to the chat.
You know what I'm saying? There's things that are never turned off even with the switch off.
Like what?
The inverter is going to keep monitoring the battery.
Okay, but are you saying the inverter could be drawing all that power? So don't we have to find the inverter? We can't find the inverter. We have no idea where it is.
Yeah. Well, that's why I had that picture, because the power, when we hook this...
Isn't that weird? Wouldn't you think you could find the power inverter in here? Yeah.
It should be in a cabinet somewhere. So this wire comes from the battery. We plugged it back in, and then the inverter powered up. So that wire runs through the floor here. There's another tap lead that goes over to the generator.
Anything frayed?
Well, up above this is a box. It's not the inverter. So I told him the inverter's must be further downstream from that box. Mm-hmm. So that's where we just have to follow wires.
So let's go look at that box, and won't it be connected somewhere? I don't know if you want to take a look, but
that's where you want to move your junk.
Your inverter, 90% of the time, I've always found the inverter under the seats.
Yeah, that's where we were looking. Come, you can see.
So they said it should have been right over here, and then they said
it's over here. This is what we found. Okay, this is under the seats.
I'm talking about under those seats.
We have checked some of those. This is what's under here, and if I turn the flashlight on, you can see here there's a automatic transfer relay. So yeah, OPC, you're right. That corrugated wire thing goes into that. So where are you thinking the transfer relay?
Are there any power lines coming from it?
I can't tell. Ooh, hold on.
I'm gonna just double check under the seat.
Well, that relay where it comes through is coming up right here.
But what does it go to? Isn't that what you're asking? Where does it put out?
It sends power somewhere else.
Then it goes to orange line here, which is
I'm gonna just double check. I think we check the seat.
No, stay here. This is important. We want to find out where this goes.
Well, if he's right and it's under the seat, I don't want to be digging around here.
Just look under the seat.
Okay.
Usually those inverters are right in plain.
It's not under this cabinet. We already looked. That just has some drawers and stuff. Wow, Pauly D, thank you for gifting 5 gifted kick subs. Thank you so much, Pauly D. Thank you for the 5 gifted. That will help for paying my brother hourly for his yap session. Thank you, Pauly. Pauly's coming back as the #1 gifter. How are you doing, Pauly? are you doing today?
All right, the driver's side is just the fuses. The passenger side is empty.
So that's what we got in this box.
Okay, that's just the generator switch.
So all that is.
Yeah, but that did run to the generator.
Polly, thank you for gifting 1 kick
Okay.
sub to Seraphane Nat. Thank you so much, Polly.
All right, the other thing is I can't see the wire under the so the wire runs up over the propane tank and the black tank. So it is possible it runs up through there.
It's an orange wire coming out of this. It's running up and straight back to the front. So that's probably coming from your alternator.
I think the alternator goes to the ice battery isolator.
Look underneath the seat.
I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, you check that. I'm gonna check here.
Oops, sorry.
I feel like it's gotta be in here.
It's got the legs.
I think we checked that when we were at the beach. Didn't we check that?
Opens.
Let's check this.
Let's shake it.
What are you looking at under the microwave?
Yeah.
There's a little on the left. There's a little catch. Left side. There you go.
Is that it behind there?
No, that's your water.
We've checked here, haven't we already? Can we
You
move all
already
your
checked
stuff?
there.
Yeah. I'll move it for you if you want. Just throw it here. Just toss it to me. Just a bag of clothes. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry, the upholstery guy's name is...
What's that?
Your name is
Bruce.
Bruce. So, there's a guy who just picked up a table.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know that? Okay.
Yeah. You gone?
Yeah.
All right.
He just came in and out.
All right, that's cool.
I was 90, I was like, 99.
That's pretty ballsy to just do that.
Tom was just telling me that people steal from here. He said,
From where?
He said, don't leave stuff in this network of buildings.
I don't think people actually.
I've been in the building now for 2 years, not as long as most people. I've never had any issues with anything like that. The only thing I've ever had an issue with was a couple of people from across the street coming over, walking around, and once you walk out the door, they look up at you and go, "Oh, do you have any work to do?" You know?
I would think across from the police station, there's probably not a ton of crime going on.
Well, you got to realize that directly across the street, that's basically a crack house.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's all Section 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember we checked this spot.
Bruce knows what he's doing. Bruce
Well, I found
is...
your sensitive care pads back here.
Whoopsie.
Put that online.
That's storage.
What are you guys doing? Looking for the
Inverter.
Isn't it crazy you can't find the inverter?
It is bizarre.
Okay, so
You don't have to drive it. They have the manual for this, huh?
this is...
We have the manual.
These are
The
the
manual
You don't know where the
says it's
inverter-
The manual says it's under this seat.
This one right here.
Yeah, that's the first place we looked. It's not.
They installed it different.
Are you sure there's nothing in here, Grace? In back of all of these?
I'm sure. I promise you. I've cleaned these cabinets
Because
inside and
I've
out.
got promises from her before.
You could look in that cabinet right behind you. I don't know if it's there.
Yeah, I know, but isn't the sink right there? Like, wouldn't there be a little?
I think we checked this yesterday.
Yeah, that's the first.
No,
place.
but there's another way underneath that, which is on the side. There's a little panel that flips up, and then you can see underneath. There's a further underneath part.
There's just an outlet under there, though, right?
Nothing.
So
There's like a little box
online,
under
there's
there.
Maybe that is the
a couple that do.
OPC, remember under the left side of this chair? There's nothing back there. I promise. It's just empty.
little finger hole down low.
Yeah. No, not in there. Under below it.
Underneath is the this is the shut off.
That's not the inverter, right?
No.
There's.
You have a GPS there, and then this is to fill your water tank from the.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the very first day. We were all through here and up there.
Didn't like regular super glue, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How's it going?
Yeah, that regular super glue would have been.
Hold it 5
More
seconds, let
liquid.
it go.
I
it's
have
done.
Gorilla Glue.
No, that stuff's
Oh,
crap.
that's
It's crap.
That's crap. I people bring stuff in with the
If you're
Gorilla
looking
Glue
for something to
for me
do.
to fix it.
Hold on one sec.
Right?
When people bring stuff in that they've tried to fix with the Gorilla Glue, I tell them it's going to cost twice the amount of money because I got to spend another hour and a half taking off that crap.
Isn't it? Is it because polyurethane?
Bruce is teaching me a lot.
It's a polyurethane expansion glue. People think that because
Speaking
you
of
put it in
things
a
to
loose
do.
dowels.
Tommy's gonna do leaky tape.
Oh, you're
The
gonna make
leaky.
him do it?
Think about
Yes,
putting
I'm paying him $20 an hour.
Right.
Because unless it's
Polly, I'm so sorry. I don't have a
Any
call-in link right now,
house,
Polly.
right?
I'm so
Tube
sorry.
needs to be taped up.
No.
I need.
Polyurethane
Yeah.
expansion glue is great for like outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
Not
So
right?
sorry, Polly. I don't have a
It's
call-in
the
link right
last
now.
thing you use.
Later in the stream, but I'm just
If
very
people say that all
IRL
the
right
time,
now.
Use Gorilla Glue. Use
Sorry.
Yellow
No,
glue.
like,
That stuff.
absolutely. If you're having an issue with gapping, like you get a loose dowel joint or something, I'll take some sawdust, mix it
Right.
into epoxy, just to thicken it. You can get same thing with fiberglass.
I want to take this out. This is your spice. This
Sure.
is the only place we haven't really checked yet.
Okay. Polly D says he's never gifting subs again. Polly, you need to stop playing these games with me. I literally love you so much.
What does he want to call
You know
it?
that. He wants to call in, but I don't have a call-in link. I'm streaming live on Kick. Like, I don't have a StreamYard link. I'm sorry, Polly. Don't do that to me.
He says it every day.
I give you mod and everything. Can you not call the place where you got the RV from to ask them about the inverter? We bought it off Craigslist, so...
So,
And Road Trek is no longer a company.
and the problem is Road Trek moved it around. Like
Yeah.
the same model year, they moved it a bunch of different places. All right, let's take off the covers on the side and see if we can look in. I was gonna take this out, but I don't really want to get into that. This has to come out eventually, anyways.
Wait, take out what?
The microwave needs to come out to fix the
No,
water
but what
leak.
are you saying? The covers?
All those plates on the side, they cover the water heater, the furnace, and everything else.
Oh, on the side, like the outside of the
We
RV?
haven't done that yet.
Oh, man. Is that a good idea, though?
I'm just running out of places to check.
So you really think the inverter is what's drawing down all this power?
Okay, so we haven't confirmed. All we know is okay. We know. Let's get the whiteboard out.
Okay, it's over there. You can put all the bulbs on this chair.
When we first started making pieces of walls, you here, and then you realize that in the stable you can only carve half
The
of it
cheese,
down.
what does that mean? The cheese from the Packers?
Right. You gotta put it in the kiln, let the whole thing dry out, let it crack, fill the cracks with more
So
wood, make it
did
back
you-
recarbonate. The liver,
Did the battery go down overnight?
make it less humid.
There's a little brag to take this.
You could grab a paper towel
I'm
if
gonna
you
throw
want.
you under the bus here
How so?
because you unhooked the battery isolator. I'm gonna blame everything on you.
Based. Try YouTube for the location. Finding the short is crucial.
There are videos that give you all the locations, and then every point we check does not have the right location.
Chef and Tony, I'm not cucking content. Shut up. Pussy. You love it.
So we have the batteries.
Tom, you should be paying attention to this. Come
We're
here.
gonna check this out. Okay, so you have two.
Polly wanted you to take off the helmet. What? He didn't say that.
You got positive and negative. Positive and negative.
You found it?
No, this is just the batteries.
Okay.
Okay, so what you do on a 6-volt, so if you hook them in series, hook the negative to the positive, it doubles the voltage. So we have 12 volts from here to here. We have 12 volts going through. So what grid one said is, so if you just take the leads and test here and here, the juice is going to run through the battery.
Yeah.
So we said take one side off and hook the leads there and there. So we have the wire that goes to here. We disconnect it, hook the lead here and here, and we have juice that goes through.
Yeah.
But that meter only sends 1.5 volts.
Yeah.
That's a single A battery.
All right, Tom, repeat what he just said.
Double the battery by attaching both the batteries, so it'd be 12 instead of 6.
Yeah. And
Okay.
And then
these are 200
No, PC, don't help him.
take
Go ahead.
off one. All the I don't know what
He's not
1.5
falling.
volts is.
He's not learning anything.
Gertie.
He's not going to go to collage.
So all we're saying, all we know right now is 1.5 volts, like probably like 0.23 amps can go through the system. To actually drain the battery, we need like, so even that microwave, okay, that's the clock is running. So that's going to allow a battery voltage to pass through the clock.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily going to drain your battery down that clock runs 24 hours a day.
No.
So
'Cause it's so
Grid's
small.
test only tells us that a tiny amount of current can go through.
Hmm.
So what you can do is, so these are 200 amp batteries.
Paulie D gifted a sub. That is 70 total subs. Paulie D gifted a sub to Star Bouncer.
Okay.
Say thank you to Paulie D.
Thank you, Paulie D.
Say thank you to Paulie D.
Thank you, Paulie D.
Thank you, Paulie.
So 200 amps can pass through if you have like this big wire and this big wire connected.
Yeah.
Why is the inverter not next to the fuse box? That's the fuse box right there. What I'm pointing at. It's not near. Did you look in here? This top cabinet? You could go. It might be in that top cabinet. I don't know.
Excuse me, I'm gonna look up there.
That's the last place I could think of.
The only place we haven't checked is these cabinets, but I know like you don't want to take everything out of the cabinet.
I swear to you, these cabinets do not have a secret like box in them that is connected to anything. I know that for a fact.
That has some bad screws in it.
They just came out.
Yeah. I tightened them yesterday, but they were not good. Well, anyway, so what I'm saying to you, Grace, is that clock right there that's running would give us that same reading. That meter just sends a tiny bit of current through.
Yeah.
For there to be a problem, you have to have like 2 or 3 amps going through. You know what I mean? That's not going to drain your battery, that clock.
Okay.
So what they have is they have a clamp meter you can put over this, and that will tell you how many amps are passing through.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't bring that because I got up at 2 a.m. and I just threw in what I had and left. I didn't take the time. I knew I had it around, but I didn't know exactly where, so I didn't bring it. We could go buy one. But in the absence of that, what I think we do is we take all of those fuses out. So, yeah, let's show
I really don't think we should take all the fuses out.
I had them all out yesterday. I actually have to take them all out to put that cover back
Why
on.
would it matter?
Just because like we've taken a lot of stuff apart so far, and I feel like it's gonna be a lot of because you got to go back up today.
Fuses out and it breaks, then you got a bigger problem.
So truth be told, I had to take them out to get the cover off. So I'm gonna have to take them out again to put the cover back on. So we have to do it. So we might as well try it. So I go get the meter. Tom, is that book still on the dash? That tells you where all the fuses go.
Oh, Paulie D wants the helmet off. Okay, I'll take the helmet off for my top gifter. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just thought the helmet was cute. Apologies. Sorry for trying to be cute. Whatever. We're never gonna like. It's just explaining things to me that I couldn't possibly understand.
I thought all that stuff was ancient history.
What's up? We have not made any progress. We've not found the inverter.
I haven't found it, huh?
Nope. OPC thinks that taking all of the fuses out is somehow going to fix it. I don't really get it, but whatever.
I mean, there has to be an inverter. You can't keep 12 volt to.
That place under the seat to hide your drugs.
I know. It's actually kind of big under there. Yeah.
There's some wiring on that side. I know that.
Can I have smoke?
I'm glad I got to ask his name, Bruce. I feel bad.
Bruce. Yeah.
That's a good name, Bruce.
Bruce. I just gotta remember it's the shark from Finding Nemo. Bruce. Grace, the inverter might be in the black tank of going in. Sorry?
Did you hear it?
I didn't hear it. Oh, no. Let me see.
Your brain doesn't even work sometimes. Huh?
Sometimes I don't hear things.
That's such a cool
fucking
sign.
mumbled.
The Imaginus Inventorium.
Yeah.
Imaginarius.
So cute.
Very Wes Anderson.
It's a little gift shoppy for me, but...
Mm. The Imaginarius Inventorium. That's cool, though. It's like
It is
lit.
cool. I like that it's lit, yeah. The main battery is located under the driver's seat. Yeah, Octopus, I appreciate it, but we don't need to know where the main or the auxiliary batteries are.
We're looking for the inverter, which takes the 12 volt, converts it to 110.
Can anybody look up where is the inverter in a 2010 Road Trek Adventurous? Where is the power inverter in a 2010 Road Trek Adventurous RS?
No, we have the manual.
Yeah, but maybe there's like a YouTube video somebody could research.
No, but it wasn't put where it.
No, that that's what Grace unhooked us on,
Isn't
blaming her.
it rich?
The inverter isn't in back of the driver's seat.
Aren't we?
OPC, did you check the back of the driver's seat?
Yes.
Okay. It's almost always next to the fuse box. It's not.
You already checked it.
It could be. What about that thing to the left of the